iyo
isafuni ka morao ganya da isida isafuni
a jo tla thape se batli ebe
thape se batli jwa
epesa molawa
ke thabo ke o ya go dikolo ke di wele
c'est chapeau pere
ndogol
c'est chapeau
iyo exe chapeau z bafethu lemnati afanda outside Ha Phindo A wabo. Yeah, so if let's go handle ne askisi le tsa tswarela man ona le music go dalang out downstairs there wabo. So yeah, get idea bafethu. I hope you guys are well. You know, episode 20 bafethu we doing it again. Ko Ha Phindo A section lemnati bafethu.
c'est mnani boy
iyo lento siyayenza fandaka bafethu. Arrête that flow.
c'est on a pas les steps
So yeah bafethu man, latiba we love you. So without any further ado, let's get it. If you are new to this channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe. It's Boston Podcast on YouTube. Remember the followers to 210. Please.
Ewe dikala fela sentse tsa batho tawa. Pesquawe. Pesquawe. Exe chapeau fere wetso jigi.
Inda. Abelega ga go bala ki
aja go bala jwata. Ewe go bitse tawa.
Amano ha epagi. I don't understand like that man ita umona wa chicks.
Wabona le man.
Anja ka monna.
Ha go la dibuka.
Ene fana ka ne ke ga di shades mfana. Aja la imna. Ona le possibility go ba kile ba shoota ita le brise. Wa opola.
Ning.
Ha ona le brise le go di shades.
Okay.
Yapa.
So bataka o ikete
tate le nna ma se ma fela ke na tsona
okay tatakane o fethi ke mo bo
a nje
ya tatakane o ka ta
even mtho ile Eastern Cape mna lo phanda ntati lo phanda
u isti
what about father of the year njaka what the father of the year
le lona bana ai ba ni le sa tsaba challenge
le tsa bana fela bentse le matha le tala mu
sa tsaba
ba di springbok
me ga to wat mele me kinta ga la ba ba udi da shofe I don't know if ba udi but ta zama wa ta zama fulu la ufa ne yeah man so a re fitla outside da ona la team ya ngritileng mona de blending ga one eva wexe hola shapuzet
ntsa
di man emara ile di man
ta the spirit yana se what's spirit santo
ipuzana ke ona tori man imuni blawaga
re ka motse mpo ka motse wa tse
ba thebetse host
ka motse o tshonze le re shebi
yeah man yeah ai re le wanda de ditaba ka go fa steady ba feta ai Mr. ditaba go file steady fanda ga iketsetsa papa dangos
ama ga le bontsha
yeah man yeah so abanna fanda ga ibatla re tlo blella le sa le bala ke re na le feature the baba in the podcast. You go there, it's kind of king direct.
Feature the baba.
No man, like I'm saying, okay, it's faith. Like tell me. Kadala vedi da. Dali da. Iba fedu. Feature the baba you know. No, like yeah, man. Down there, the details that about feature the baba, little from the freshest haircut in the world.
La bona gig.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Alright. How chaka mona gala de mona. iponela ke re banna
Emana nan take even in stories the same Buffett. I don't know this guy. The man it he was trending. Is it last week? Yeah, last week. The man like why it oh frère ma ba na ma chérie.
Ndoka ma kana ke man
Floyd is it
Sizwe. So something like that. Kobai
so that man
that you in Chakamun.
Diamond it like boni like but wabanga remena linda emana baba mbago emana gilam ida kai direct city man maki wetsa hambla waka
emana ne ke market like emana o tsela mai to duele ne kaini
ojo wa first time
re tsebana la fela like ke le ka mona
ke blau
mohana
ta re shaka tafulo o via sa tafulo o tlo krea batho ba bona ho na le batho ana tsamaya le bona so no hard rent khona ke bona freaks kana go tma link le ka shaka tafulo le lona
sharp
yes demand dog
yona yo ka e mtata monna yona mona thetsa di etsa manna khona
bana o tshwaretswe o tshwerwe ne like I don't know if
ha so tshware motho ba la poster ntwa ha down ha ke tsebe ba poster ka tlasa mabaka ai down but there's some sort of allegations against him babo in terms of rape I think it's rape in terms of rape
ba re jwa ba
wa tso ha le motho monna ba tso jwale wa ka se bidi judge le go fele ama mafetu mana ke ntho tse di etsa mafetu
bing
ntho tse di etsa man le batla di social media tsa batho le batla e social media tsa batho
di box
bo
what's mauti down mauti mona we have a bad mentality down a very bad mentality down ya re mona that man I feel like he has this entitlement okay banana tshwantse ba mo fe whatever he wants it down
Facebook o fair
doesn't make sense it out you know haka sheba the amount of girls be lo reng ba balatswa down o tla ba bua ka le man down it's funny I don't know ta carry it down I get to carry it down it's just it's weird it's funny down ba fit it's funny
swabile ko
emana albana diamond
ke swabile ko
diamond like I saw something like mentally disturbed babana no na kayen ba mmoni ro msheba
kana le bothata ba hore ha batho ba etsa ntse le hore ga dina kelelo bentse re o mentally disturbed why
o te mutaka etsa ntuma did o te mutaka etsa
we entse
ke mo we entse
like o busy di box
no
I feel like he has some sort of entitlement.
Let me not try to like to defend him let me not try to defend him like when they must say
ke swabile
la ga be ya jwalo
wetsa masi bazu ntwa le sa yetsa so baba
Marjwale mona as a person how do you get to that stage ya go ka lotsa ntse jwalo ta ya go no tjena wena you feel entitled ya go tomata inbox tsa batho mona o ba jwetse whatever and then ha ba hana and then o tla bo yitsa wa utlwisisa ntse ke bua o tla bo bua ntse o plus batho hangata bana complain ba re mona motho what he usually does is that he would approach you as a girl a bua le wena o be monate and all that and then jigi how some of it you would end up saying okay no mona ke dula ke liwane one tall ke dula ke liwane so mona kopo checkele all that stuff and then how be reject mona the taba ya go mo reject ha mbuli sharp he ends up etsa ntho ya gore mona o tlo tsamaya go gwata why o tsa ntse jwalo ta why o tsamaya o tsa ntse jwalo ta is it necessary ta o ntse jwalo ta ha ka sheba ne it leads to ntse tse tswana le bo rape ta because at the end of the day di kala hanyane ta we have to be honest about such things e kala hanyane and then when you get to a certain point uka mona so thwe mona mama o repeat no the stuff and then tomorrow tshwantse ba defend go to defend ka ntse tsa ntse ke masepa ntse tse di tsa ke masepa
bo mentality step ya bra ka thwe jwalo
ke masepa da
batho ba go ba hiba sebetsa la tsa batho ta bana ba go ba le ba ye ja di mthona na ka to fumana aka to bezo ka se ithusa tsa inboxing wa like banana ba buile le mona ba di fare
ya o di
a se ba batho ba 5
mamela ha re sa re ba bule le yena o bule le bona ha o bule bona
banana ba llang ka diamond
Ito,
yeah, more than that.
They're more than 10 tao. They're more than 10 tao.
I can even like mention the name, but let me know this. Like one on Nabu, but because I'm gonna mention it because like them man on Nabu for like emona kopa ntono ibuwe fremona o don't take la boni ngwa mona wa ma emona o stranger dog o take la le ma
ona le inbox ngo wa qawla fo o bone gore motho o dua le bana ba ha ka
ka gwerere
no down what's
ona bua like khona abata go frere so highlight ka bo fore nna ke regionality like ke buella nna o buella the way like ke bona o dula le bana ba hao da ba ntse ke le shebile bo eng ke ga
yes what's up mauthi ntse ba di etsang tao ke ntse tinang tao and mona especially in the time lo re phela ka ga yona ba fethu we have to be honest ba fethu gender based violence mona e o dimo da and batho ba me bana ba go dutse hita mona every day how can a social media tao ne there's always something about batho ba banna ta hona le wabo there's always something about that it gets to a point where it gets irritating how motho you ta wabo I'm not that type of person but hona le batho be le go ma di etsa tse ka ntlena ka swa tlo gore batho ba sa bua tsona ta identity wabo mare di a tina ta ke ntse di a tina as mauthi ta we have to sit down and think the thing that we are doing we have to sit down and think about the thing that we do
because wabona like it comes to a point whereby like lo yena ya affect usadietse because mauthi
you understand mona batho ba matla ba o jwetsa hore no we're not talking about all men but at the end of the day I'm a man you understand for the fact that you saying men well this is yang Kenya le nna ta how be I prefer to be specific in terms of ntso di bua hore no mama so do you understand ma once or a man wa re kenyeletsa go fela ta wa as much as wena o feeling gare no why it affect if it's runa no
okay,
doesn't make sense
I have a question for you specifically have you ever abused a lady or anything
on social media
no like okay I social picture wow
I get it too deep
next
no no but like honestly speaking it's not in me for reason to jwala ta
lelo mashabazi lazima
tu pas faire la date
so
miso
miso okay na pour
mare with consent ba fitu ne with consent asinte mona the question is how do you get to such a point whereby also shapile chile
o tla yang ga kutwa le breka ka bua magotso ngutwe le mona ngutwe ke ewa
the question is that how do you get to a point where how do you get to such a point as a person
I want to entertain because I don't know
no I feel like but for now it is weird you get to such a point where also shapa shifta mona re hodise malapeng e lo reng mona ga tseba hore mosadi sontshe a hlokomelwe a tshware ka tseletse ne so wena mona how do you get to a point where you feel longer motho a sang mamedi ke tlo mo shapa ta mona se ngwana ha a se ngwana ha
mona
ma jwale wena o so fila una le direng ya hore mo go shapa
la tse ke ga se kgonwe like we
ma obviously
tao
o fitla to the point ya hore o be engu go betse motho e le mme mo bitsa ba e ka mpa ngala bra ka mpa ga o tsaya
se papano ta
ka
bona e re go jotse ne coming to that topic ne ke na le problem ya batho ya bontate ne ke na le bothata ya batho ba bontate batho ba bontate ba tshwere mentality wa bona wa khale ta e bana re phela in a new whole in a new generation ba fethu whereby as a man ne you have the right ne o ga lo tshwarisa mosadi wa tswa le dinyo mara batho ba bontate ba bangata ba feeling kare abaka se yetse ntwe because let's be honest ba fethu
wena o mtshwarisa mosadi
mara it's true tao e ba fethu
akusore nka se budi you getting this thing all wrong akusore nka se kere ha o file ntho tse go va ka lo mulela case
kae ke lo mulela case tao because elo jojetse ntho go
ba mangala po
elo jojetse something tao
o ta bulela case for ntho tse se aka be metsi ka kitli
tao
ouchisa wa
like whatever about like aka be metsi like
obviously
aka se bitsi ka mpa ma ke motho wa mmeko to batla go lo bula case
wena mo betse ka mpa mo lo
why wena o bitsa ka mpa ke go ngala
nka e bula case nna nka e bula
mpama
kampama ke a bula elo jojetse banana elo jojetse basadi ne the smallest inconvenience outlwa wena o etsang o le monna o lo bulela case o lo tshwarwa wena hana motlatlo o tsaya hana motlatlo o lata
to get so it's so wena o bulela tshego case ya mpama o tshongwa mo gati ka shona bona le ba bona to go bulela bo ha ke tsebe ka ha ke tsebe ba ditlabo ditlabo hona le toilet e loring itseleng mo thuba potsing wa bona
etseleng
like toilet e lo ke re lona le photse pla mo tsele ya toilet bana le batho ba lo go ba rata o kgwatha bo banana ba feta ha ka bitsa ka mpa mo bula case ma wana na ka feta
aba o betsa ka mpa
go se entse ntho fele
ma o ta ke manga phoso mo ke manga phoso mo no ke in a situation where ke manga phoso o ka setse ntho o bo lebela go motho
but ntho ke tla go bua tsa ke mpame hana matane a go ka batla go inkela
shakes ke wena today
what are you thinking about like you
mama wena na simpame you understand to give the smallest convenience ne we e lo ngwa yetsa o le monna ne tshego wa o tshwarisa tao and o lo tshwarwa mara wena o feel like ha motho a yetsa ntho ha no
nna ke feel for we ngale
ba tla shwa ke
no ba shwa a yo betso ka mpama
emana motho ya lo be metsi ba lo
wa we tronko noche
o ka motho
wa we ke batho ba kae ba tsaba wa we ke mautema kae no tronko no ba tshwareletse ntse nyana ba ntelelo
bra
ma we ntse le wena o bona ntse nyana
ke go botsa plus ena ke motho e le go na le experience
ya
o se bitsi ka mpama
na
ke tshwa
na mine health relationship eta lona da dimpama
boxing oh Mike Tyson selebo Mike Tyson
no
na watla se go kire da mo le bitso ka mpama mona mamele yo tori ana mohlangona le relationship le bua ena le mo thosita ena le stipinya
wena o ka ba part of the
step mna ina fitla physical lita se re lwantshane ka matso
shakes is be part of the statistics ya ma
utlala jema
mamel shakes you're going to become part of the you're going to become part of those people hona le batho e le go ma utita ba feeling kare ha eda hona le motive le go ba bizwe ke machirita today ne ba feeling kare I'm not supposed to talk because bo mama ba tontshe etao we live in a new generation you cannot live with such mentality in this generation o tlo iphumana o le tronko ngo tshwere for this is not always
o tlo muduo mo nahanela because o tlo ba watsa o tloetsa so o tlo dula like if aspan o span ne o tlo tla bo mothe wa bona because a ke since le le nya go tloetsa o bobe o tlo mothe motlha o khutla o tlo khutla ona le stress se ga
ke ona tlo ibua
o bo mkhaba
ke ona tlo ibua kere
o ketelle ke
the generation of men ya today ne
this guy da di mali badla shaba bi ona le draw mara
ya human
like them man with la blow ka bo khaf them o tswa bo di
ke man tao
cameraman
cameraman
wa rona ke tsama
o ne etsa la mkhanyo se mona
that's why ke go utlwa magubata cameraman yena wa tla gore bo ma 6 years eo 10 years o tse bo thola bo 8 years
ajol
8 years that's why ke ringo wa but
if ever ne ke le ka relationship e seng healthy ke be le khale ke gola yemen
ke look say that
no
ntate
abana dilemo tso buang ka tsona it shows you have been in a very healthy one
a look say that wa jwa
ga lwana
a ke ma go la sporo sa so sa go ba sona Steve so sa tumbu ka sona
wa bona sa tsane bua ka thoka na topic ene thagi wa mtsa thagi ne thagi monna ona buletse case ya hore o kile a shapa shege ne for assault o la bula case for assault bro ne and then that man ha hlalosa story sa haita a hlalosa story sa haita hore no what happened is that ne chegona ke kopane le yena e le go ke lata outia ka ne so o chong thagi had a gig that day ne he had a gig so aba decide hore I'm not going home kilo gidla outi aba kopa outi a buela outi mona ha o vaya ke tlo vaya lona ba fetu a ke ba tlo khutlela hae ke lo gidla lo sharp da mana available okay I don't know all available outi but then they ended up being at some place ne whereby da money ona tswere chiri a lo bala apartment ya chiri do you understand so thagi kaya a lo lata outi wa utsisi so ke mona wa ba bua so do you understand so waneo what happened is that thagi had hanza bola uti ba qabana sharp shiro ka ken thagi ka bitsa go sfe a re wena sfe o go emela one babo wa utsisi mona da mana ha shapa shoko haitsa next umbitse sfebe fela but then that girl ne mona after 2 years or is it 3 years if I remember correct ola decide go lo bulela thagi case ya go thagi lo mo assault mona
thagi ni ni o bula case ni
jwang
or after bob guys
mona after 2 to 3 years I think
kailona
bulan case ya go thagi lo mo assault
mona tsola muswele le case ya buli
wa you see abula thagi case down abula thagi case thagi win case ya gore ha assault ngwane because ho latsa di screenshot o mona and everything ya di conversations e le go ngwane o la ba le tsona le yena o tio e le go thagi ona etsa le do you understand so ke a bontsha ke no eta banana down the smallest of things it down ba khona o tswa this ma rona as mauti we feel like we ha re etsa ntse we are weak it why do you feel weak
why ya ke gane molao 50-50 ba fetu ba machira
nka mo tshwarisa ntate nna nka mo tshwarisa nna ke lo mo tshwarisa papa
la bua ka ma e twelle ntho
go ba khati fela for parking da
mna
khadi for parking
what the khadi for parking da wow maketse tše mona ai cool ai ma ntaka mona wa tsantse di da ntse di kusa bohloko da because it's something lo ga experience as but ba location in down babo ga experience as but location in down I feel like a lot of men they had to come out ne
let me ask you something are you in a relationship
okay scan jaja mare I'll say for years.
C'est le ça ouais, c'est ça.
4 years.
Right.
Okay.
So it didn't sir. No, what was the question? What was the question?
Like okay, fana kada ding.
What was the question? What was the question?
Okay, my question is you've been in a 4-year relationship now?
hayi ke ba banile wale bakgotsi ba ka wale sibabonile
tshwara
sibabonile bakgotsi ba ka ke ba jwale
le tlanka polo le tlanka polo na
se tswa ema jole ba tsa break bwana
hey, it's nice having money bafethu
hayi bafethu
just weird bro
so ne re le kae
so yeah question now in the
you're in a fair relationship now. So when how many good things have you ever done for your chick or for your like not financial okay like
financially
okay financial everything
I've loved it what more does she want I've loved it what more does she want
so next
John like next is one I've loved it at least ha khotsofale
okay una le lerato do you keep account maybe how na le something hale kabana wa bala
no I don't do that shit bro
okay most of
bala
that's why they buy the kawate because when a relationship in another 2 months 2 years 3 months
una leon
I don't know
I will call it 3 months. 3 weeks.
In 3 weeks. It's a little child. Welcome to the industry, my dog. Welcome to the industry, my dog.
I get a fair to I'm going to get to I want to go to a shop. I want to go to a shop. How are you about to?
I don't know. Welcome to the industry. Welcome to the industry. It's part of the game, bro. It's part of the game, bro. Welcome to the industry.
Imagine when I'm feeling my libera kapoya.
Shut up.
Mr. 10 years. Mr. 10 years.
Mona was spend 3,000. Mona was spend 3,000.
Libera malomo fethu big.
So Honore, back to business. Honore.
I get over.
Nigga, you got to talk about podcast Valentine.
For like couples, yeah. No, we want couples too. 2 couples, la huka here. 2 couples. Next week.
Kindas bombs give me.
Na re batla ba serious. Ba di 3 weeks. Boma. Okay, fine. Ke tlolle le madam. Like remember
hey I'm on a back to business let's not do the delay in that hey look
yeah then what I was saying Kora obalebale ne which is if you don't keep account meaning like it's a true thing le now it into sharp keeping it
sharp
what I'm saying Kora ma o tia mangata ne o gona ga tshira ka mo flopet o tlo mo blella vre mona ko eteditse 1 2 3 o lo mshap that's when GBV kalande
tatangi go topic you ne there's something I've been thinking about it ne ya re ba fethu okay I'm gonna ask you this question ne ha o lahla le motho wa hao ne ha o lahla le motho wa hao ne king e tsa mohloko the time wasted ne or losing that person
no
the time wasted what you say the time wasted or lerato la motho
the love invested the love that I have invested
it goes to time which means you're talking about time okay you're not talking about losing her but you're not talking about losing her but the time wasted
okay sharp
the time wasted
remember investment like investing na kwa meaning investment they fell on its own
I've always said that I've always had this idea of banna down I feel like banna how about you Sibohloko ne? What hurts them the most is the time that they've wasted, the money that have spending in that relationship. Do you understand? Your efforts that you have spent in that relationship. No. It's not a matter of lagato la high. Do you understand? That's why Kaufman hore, but that's why people get to that stage hore. Ha later. You must show it. Do you understand?
But it's not always okay. It's always about money. Like it's about nyuku. For me, it's always money. Nyuku, yeah. Now for next, it's always the money. Why the top how why will I say today? I never do that.
But that's where now we eat. Now what pay it?
Why?
Little J go on so like it always boils to money. Why was it like the money to
so my veto like this
Bastrada.
And then it goes to now but on a secular for children that's willing to
and then now think about the hardships that you go through as a person in order to acquire the money. Think about the efforts that you went through. At all. Before the chance, I have to fucking hustle. Because of 1 2
no, whatever I get,
it hurts down. The amount of money you spent, you invested.
It's not about money because how rata moto everything has ka bakala nyuku no tse how heta mazalo o rata ka patema la lo rata how mo heta aka se o blelle for monna go galo go rekela ing how mo heta o tlo blella like monna le deng we yentse ke 1 2 3 which is how to mention a nyuku
mara sharp okay sharp mara
let's say for example olokinya bo zgela private school or when the fuck up then you job order to the picture remona never go to let's what to get them
that one Kayuka is about on invest education in your house. No how get the iPhone 17 ne and then we fuck up next week usually la te o to bua vraiment o regetse di iPhone o ja di la musa bohloko
wetsa o invest le gato wena le chelete o na le gato bua Alice mana ke a try na
sometimes it's not the love. It's not the love that you have lost. It's not the love that you have lost from that person, but the time that you have spent on that person, the money that you have spent, the efforts that you have made from you. That's why
no pillow, no man. How about
you know, I've realized if you want real love, if you want real love, how the way you know that you can fuck up so much, you can fuck up so much. Fuck up once fellow, fuck up once.
And my body
no, but I'm being honest. That's how things are in life. Usual, simple as that. I don't give a fuck or you're keep that shit. Keep that shit.
That's why
guy, no, I was saying that when I'm understand?
iPhone 17 now we la.
They don't exist.
I'm just trying to get good to me.
cat matlala le moon inspiration
ha sa mo rekele ntlo
hey down to the son ha di exist the relationship in fair down
yeah
le friendship in that didn't say they exist down they exist how can I say
mara friendship ya friendship ya ukwala
friendship it's all about who
yeah but
uzana
but the friendship is sharpo vela la ka loser na ke sa uthinga po chiki o bona ana bongozi ka bonthunga manje
ana bongozi jwa ntawo
mara ole out ke ke friendship maybe mana ka di birthday one ni ko rekela something sponsor ona se fela then
what's up
haina bu
my brother go for correct fela ka di birthday hayetsa le ka di birthday fela it's la week in to week out ka no bla le sa
we always together
every time on an enjoy to the and then it's either olojwa di papa olowas
kana ke lebe mo khodu monday yeah
kama tu wesa mo and then ona le ano tsiba mo la kuna le koloi ha o otlo mo jabo ko tlisa go no isa bana bona ka ta
maoche
o tla telle ya go thola
ka go botsa bo
ona le user lo ba
ke se o tintwe
ya cost
ke se o tintwe
no because
ke se o tila renyo ke se o
no like I can understand or like opinion user ke or
user like let's say for example re botsa ka ofela
friendship
ne ka tsebo okay sha like kuna le trans nga to ke mono o ka do create tension be mate patala sha kemetse ga di bili like high ba don't you like re monne shana go bogese Ha Phindo go lo record wa tjwa timo for example babo what's about the man ha ke bele violate but that day what's about okay vive kina le tlotso di mana go mo jabo ko go so go tsela so a re bita mana go tsabi ya petrol a re sa ibo
if you can check that in here it's almost everywhere mounting
ke tjwa
ana friendship health
ke tjwa
meaning ana friendship
ayo
that's why
friendship health
because motel user
no it's not always the fact. It's not always the fact.
Okay, of money.
It is rare. You rather say it's something that is rare, but it exists. At some point you end up using each other down there. But it matters. It depends on how do you, how often do you do that. When I about to use an fair like. But then I might use you once in a while, but I won't. It's not something you get done consistently. So do you understand? So get that in the jwalo ta mona kana le mauti be lo reng tao ouka ma ba sheba mauti tao ne mauti tao gona ka di mabla ha tao yera ke boka bla ha fade a sa boka ka mauti batho ba tsebang no ke boka bla ha fade ona bla ha e lo reng gona ka di ma 200 o bo sa e batlo and you don't care you don't care motho mo ha ka mtokela the same thing o tla ga mo gotso wa sebedisa o la wa ta clipper but when you understand your friendship le motho and how he's gonna compensate you in terms of that thing.
If you do linto from the goodness of your heart, you don't keep count. How to
I want to go there.
That's why you relationship. You did that from the goodness of your heart.
So which means once you want it back, which means you didn't mean it that day. You didn't mean it that day. Yes. You didn't mean it that day. You didn't mean it that day. That's why when they do things for people and then they don't do the same thing back to them. It's understandable. It hurts it out. It hurts it's about to in total, and they never do things for you. But if you really meant to you would never count the amount of times you claim it's in total. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But if you want to how could you see the same energy way? It's a learning curve way as motor. I should stop doing things for Mutuna because Mutuna energy that's how it is though. Because no now once you start counting it literally means
so ever since the topic in here, have we ever experienced that kind of friendship wena since le wena o phela motho ke le motho re ai man I ke hane di mane since ale genuine nna le ena maka
o dutse mo
not o dutse mo but hale shapo ha ho no contact but hale tsietsing
nna ke na le bona
na so experience
ba ngata
ha fona le mathateng fela
wena
ufuna ke mathateng
bana la sebedisa a umpatla eng wa mfounela fela mara
tete lo batla eng wa mfounela
mara o le shapo wena mfuni
ke le shapo ka
ke mara
mo tsena mo tsekisa
o tshwa ke se sa o mogodi ba re twel
in life there's always that good guy Bafit. Let's be honest, there's always that good guy you have to always be that good guy. It's on a linda node ne mautia ka down di gona dula le bona ta utlwa and you know hona tselo gore I find them funny ne but I getting ka pelo ne mona ka be ke dutse le mautia ka ba kopana le it's always a matter of hey mona how ke botlolo ta and they know very well okay like hana chelete muthu hana chelete
testa fela me
mare eta ba lwa ba etsa ntho ya he mona ha re ke botlele yota wabo so ke lwa ke tsheke go bona ne tang lona bana mohlang ke shwa mu ke ipotsa le tlo bana ba mang lona bana because he mona ha hlaka zaka le tla ho nna ne and it's not hajing ka pelo ta I never talk well it teaches me something ma hona ntho lo ba bona ho nna as o thabona ho nja rona o disciplined when it comes to finances, you understand? That's why I can always go to him and sometimes it hurts for now because sometimes I get batla zaka na ho bona it's never there
mara matjering ha mo
guy
no j if motola like a chick and then I get example
let me say I don't
guy am paid to nyugo la tima mpasa for a year
no I don't that's one shit I don't
when I tell you time people
okay like it's a hard of mpasa for a year ma
when o te go wa fa nyugo
ke na fela na le nyona motho ke na fela na le nyona
mo fa nyugo semla
ke na le nyona ke na fela na le nyona ntate ba banga tampe ntate jwa le mona futsa
so nada de equipo ambo is enelo obona to taba ya okay sharp I give one to bono okay department ya okay when the transportation or how implement so akale majita department is on a very different
la divara ta
ona bela holo mo lata for the show we mo na msheka ya nani una le hada
so
una lano amazai fani
di man
wakaseya papa ke na lo go ke dule fela tsena ta be ke tsheya ta utlwa ke re hell ke re banna ba nang ka shomo ke mathata ka batho bana go bana ke tsebe ba lo kadima shelter ho mang go bana wa tsa ba etsa
ala mona ka shwa podcast if
wata no I promise you ta
mama ka mutela ka go tsa dikobisi
ke ipotsa ke mauti an ka shwa sa ne ba lo kadima shelter mata I'm not it's funny ne but ke respect the way ba lenga tita ala heda mauti ta and I never heda ana mhlaki lo re ke kile ka batla zaka go bona ke man no it's fucking fine bro ku feel zaka it's fine le nna mhlaki hloka ntusa ke tlo batla zaka wena and I'm not going to give it back I'm not going to give it back
so like it's like
it's jalo ta and le bona ba tlo lwana that's the nice thing about it ba tlo lwana well this is that's the nice thing about life ta so that's why there are some things when you do them don't do them with the intention of you want to receive something back no which means how no yetsa nto no sa yetsa ka pele go tsofetseng o no tsona le ntoka yi no dutse yi wa bo unona ntho ne tso dutsela yi wa dutsisa hey just do things bro no hey I don't care get it in
le machiring ke le nyi
kai ta machiring mana ke I'm very strict machiring
Antse fe
no yendati
ga ke la bana ba ba
oh ntate o kae ntate o kae ntate o kae
aba go wena o etse time is 2
no bro Spani ntho
ya le mo grisa moe mata
no ntate o kae
tana le nyota
ntate o kae
wa itse wetsa la bra
e bona
bona le ntho e sa le batla go botsa le bona le banana ba lo reng ba tseba like ha ba sharp like financial sharp wa fitla wena o batla relationship e sharp fela o yena o batla more
sharp
like more than like time is 2
sharp
like o fita jwa like situation is one
so yena hana zaka ne
but the small thing that you have ne okay high enough
yena o high enough untla smooth ke tla renta it's not enough jwa ha ona yona motse wena mona
like emona o batla iza
papa
Phindo aba Phindo e shapo jwa o batla iza dan Phindo
mame motho e le go khathalla ne I believe go motho a khathalla ne tsantsa be considerate in terms of outsebe to a point whereby a tsebe gore motho ka hana tšhelete a ngisa iza so I could not be ambitious to that point ya gore batho ba ngisa iza no you have to appreciate the small things wa this is espana jwalo ta it is as simple as that because no tjena wena mona olong fostel gore ke lo etsa ntho mona ke ke ise iza ke sena yona tšhelete
monna o batla mondana
no
time is 2 mondada
yeah mona how do you want something that you do not have now how does that make sense
but
no I know but
yeah
and ba go twe ke mang
ma khotmana go na
ya no ha
ba go twe ke bo mang
ama ya bona alona ba
and which is the topic we have to touch as men
Yeah.
I feel like rona as banna ne hona le ntse lo reng re di etsa ke tla reng ga di initiate bananeng da okay we teach girls certain things ne and then once they get ha ke la bona e se tlwaetse ntho tseo be re batla wa lahla and then no tse banana ba hohle mo ba tsamayang ba di batla go banna ba ba you can't do that e mona o ka se fe ngwana o ka se tlwaetse ngwana na 1000 rand every month and then o botlo mo lahla no tse o tlo batla o shakes no tse ho ya ka yena ho ya ka yena ke bophelo that's life ho yena se le bophelo la ding ho yena se le bophelo la ding it makes sense, it makes a lot of sense hore motho ke tsong yena o na fa 1000
banana re le dino ba bana it's a topic for another day well yeah Rata bona next time ba fetwa bona it's Boston podcast kela la bala like and subscribe
one love
Facebook,
one love
YouTube, Instagram and Gisileng at TikTok.
You know the vibes.
You know the vibe, guys. Click the notification button so that you can get notified every time when we drop. We love you, baby.
The link in the bio.